Hello and welcome, it's Gilly Kube here in Queensland, Australia. Today I'm going to test out, if you know me and follow me, you know that I love doing dips in the canvas. They're just beautiful, and it's such a lovely beginner's technique to give you a bit of encouragement, to show you really how anyone can create art, because it's such an easy, enjoyable technique. As long as your paint is not too runny. The information, if you're beginner, to mix your paint is in the drop down box underneath this video, and there's links there to mixing paints and all sorts of things, all the information you will need. So I've often done dips on crunched tin foil, alfoil as they call it here in Australia, aluminium foil, and I love doing dips on this wax paper. So the wax paper I get, it's called wax craft paper. I get it here in Australia, craft paper, but it's a waterproof backing, so it's quite a really sturdy paper. So whatever you do on it, your acrylic fluid paint actually dries enough for you to use the paper as for another piece of art. This was just a whole piece that I cut off, so I'm going to cut some bits and bobs out of this, and you can make another whole piece of art. You can create a gift cards, cutting out shapes. It's got a whole other use, so that's why of late I love the wax paper. So that's just another little idea. But what my test is today is to see if actually doing my dips on wax paper or this, I have got a bit of a cough, or this wax paper or foil, which one? Let's see if there's any difference. There may be no difference, there may be. So I'll do one side, I will do crunched up wax paper. So we'll just sort of the two little canvases. I'll probably keep them pretty much the same colours or similar. I'm just like sticking my wax paper down, because then when you lift the canvas, the foil won't lift up off it. And I crunch the foil because I feel it gives the canvas a better texture when you kind of lift it off. Might not make any difference, or you might not feel that it makes any difference, but I don't know, that's just how I think. So so that one, and then I'll do the second piece right beside it there. I might just sort of give me a little guide where to put my paints. So it's just a wax, an acrylic pen. It's just so I don't put paints where I don't need them, really. So let's get this show on the road. Put my they're just cake cooling racks, $7. They're really sturdy, and they hold. You can get them larger, double this size. That they're really good at holding your wet paint. So when I finish, I can transfer it over to my little cake cooler. I think I best put some gloves on. Put some gloves on if you choose. I mean, this is non-toxic paint, so it's not supposed to be dangerous. But I usually put the gloves on because the paint gets down my nails and it takes me donkey's years to get it off. So I've got some colours left over from other pours I've done this week, so I'll probably use up some paints plus some colours that I already have mixed here. So for both of them, I will just start with the white. Probably adding white to the bottom might mute some of your other colours. If you don't want a muted look, then I guess don't add white. So I'm going to add some of my champagne gold, which I love. This is 50% metallic gold, 50% metallic silver. I seem to find it might be psychological that doing the V patterns, the chevron kind of patterns, gives a different look to my piece. It might not, I don't know. I have a little bit of this lovely glitter paint. Well, it isn't glitter paint actually, it was phthalo blue, and I mixed it with the iridescent medium, so it's actually sparkly. I've only got a little bit of this left, so try and put it on both. I'll just wiggle, 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 the wiggles. Oh. Okay, yeah, you just throw the paint at it, go with the flow. Silly Gilly. Nutty sim as my mom. My mom had the most, I don't know, bizarre words of things that I've never heard. She was obviously English. Some I've just never even heard of before, but I just used to love them. This was a nice pale blue that I made out of a dark, well, white, and adding a dark teal to it. Ooh. Just trying to keep the colours similar, so we can see if there is a difference. I have a little bit more of this. Oh, this was a glitter paint, I think. This is a really dark blue. Don't worry, I'm going to add some other bright colours, I think, in here and get, you know, instead of it being sort of the blue, all the blue shades. But one thing I do know, if this is good enough to leave to dry, and it will have lots of sparkle in it because it's got a lot of metallics and a lot of paint that's got glycerin. Right, so what do I add to pop the socks? Okay, I'm going to add a bit of magenta in here. And remember, your art, your rules, your way. You can add whatever colour you choose. If you're not good with colour, get yourself a colour wheel, because that'll definitely help those that are not good at choosing colours. Might even go some hot pink, you know, blues and pinks go pretty good together, plus that gold in there, the champagne gold will pop your socks, pop your socks. I get loads of people, that's too much paint. It probably is, but it'll all be used up. I use all my paints up, so I'm gonna throw in a bit of yellow just for good measure. Why not? Looks like a big colourful pizza, doesn't it? Hold on to your socks. Yep, I'm going to do it. And Jackson Pollock it. I'm going to Pollock it. Oh my God, I'll tell you what. It's a wonder I haven't been thrown off. Let's get rid of some of that paint. I just love it, the colours already. So here goes my Duvalaki one, the crushed aluminium or tin foil, however you want to say it. I haven't put any coat of paint on the bottom of those canvases because there is enough paint on there to absolutely coat it. So this will be interesting. I've got to try and pull them both off the surface the exact same way as well, because that can actually change the effect of a dip. If you slide it, or if you go straight up or pull it straight up, it can actually change the whole dip. So yes, I know lots of people tell me after I do these dips in the comments that, oh, you could do several more pieces of art. Well, I usually do after the camera's off. I just don't keep going, showing what I'm doing, because it would probably, you know, make the video too long and too boring. So I'll just play around after and do what I can to help you guys, beginners or advanced, whatever, just try something different, I guess. Oh, this is, so this paper is very slidey, so it's really nice to actually do a slide on this paper, but the crushed aluminium, not so much, because it's bumpy. Right, I think that should be, just as long as you pressed it out. I'll go that way, I'll go that way. Let's give it a go. Oh my goodness. Oh, the colours are stunning. Stunning, stunning, summer gardenish. Yes, I can continue to dip with some coasters or another canvas, absolutely. I lifted that way, so I'll lift it the same way. Oh my goodness, that's even more vibrant. Just might be the way I lay the colours for sure. But let me bring them over. Now that, see, the wax paper is actually more versatile because the I couldn't create, like I couldn't cut the foil out when this is dry and actually use it as well as I can use the wax paper. So this wax craft paper was just such a find that I just absolutely love it. Well, tell me what you think. So that's the tin foil, that's the wax paper. So here's the waxy, here's the wax paper, and this one's the tin foil. So what do you think? No different? I actually definitely think that the tin foil, because the paints seem to run more, give a more muted effect on it. But that definitely now I've discovered, what was it, couple of years ago now, the wax paper. It is just so versatile for so many reasons. So my lovelies, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It helps me, and by giving a like and a comment also helps keep my videos visual to people. YouTube will continue to show them to you, but a lot of people have said to me that they are subscribed to my channel and have pressed the notification bell and they still don't get notified of my video. So unsubscribe and then resubscribe and press the notification bell again and try that and see if you're getting notified. But I try to do a mixed bag of acrylic fluid art, craft, a bit of DIY. Have got something in future planned for a completely different channel, more related to age, health, fitness, all sorts of something. Probably for people over 55. Let me know if you'd be interested in following such a channel as well. Might just do once a week videos, but it's something I've been thinking about. So let me know. But anyway, I will take some photos of these. I'm going to let them dry because they absolutely pop when they're resined, and they're such lovely just thank you gifts, or instead of giving a gift card. So for now, please take care. Remember, if you're feeling sad, lonely or depressed, please don't suffer in silence. Ring a family member or a friend or a helpline if that isn't available too. And don't forget to let me know underneath which one you actually prefer. Okie doke, bye for now. Just did a few baby kisses on them. This was the wax paper. Oh, they just look stunning. I was actually tempted to do some little blown flowers, but because it was an experiment, I'll leave it as is. But look at those. They look like little fairies. What's that flower that looks like that? Oh, they're so gorgeous. I love them. I love them, love them. My opinion, definitely the wax paper. They both actually dried beautifully. I've given just a varnish coat on them, but look how bright and vibrant. I definitely think this one that was done on the craft wax paper is more pronounced, like you can see. I don't know, it just looks a little bit better to me. Let's swap it over. Perfect day in Queensland. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me. And then this is the one that was done on the foil. Just seems a little bit more muted. I guess because the foil doesn't absorb any of the paint. So both gorgeous, both got like a varnish coat on. Both dried absolutely perfect. Couldn't have wished for better. All right, getting the shadow here.